Thanks to all of you who joined us to make 2K TV Tuesday a huge success.
Now it's time to shout out the players that shined above the rest. We have a Toxica and Bugs 3034. Congratulations.
You know, the first thing you think of with both these teams, Greg, their athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. We've got Brandon Ingram. Johnson is out there with Zion Williamson. And it's Stevenson in at the point guard. Russell kicks to Davis. The pass to Whitman. Out to Russell. It's Davis on the wing. And it's Williamson with the rebound. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And while they swept the season series against them last year, making it pretty clear how much separation exists between the two teams.
I mean, one is a playoff team. The other, question mark, ... not so much. But things change, and you're only as good as your last win. So we'll see how they handle things tonight.
And that
it's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And, you know, Ingram isn't just a sensational scorer. He also passes the ball pretty well.
Pelicans shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
And that one falls for Johnson. One of my favorite eras in NBA history, Clark, the 80s Showtime Lakers.
Man, I played against those guys. Thankfully, it was just twice a year as we were in the Eastern Conference. But those dudes were unbelievable. Magic running the point. Kareem still playing at a high level down low. Worthy finding his stride and finishing the break. They didn't just win titles. Showtime had a flavor that was fun to watch if you weren't being run out of the building by it.
And that one's good, Ingram.
Terrific score from the mid-range. Ingram knows how to use his size and touch from there.
Outside, Dort. Back to Russell. No good that time. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Ingram with it. Dort covering. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Phenomenal athleticism from Ingram. I mean, really looking to rip that basket up with that strong dunk.
Lakers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Pass to Whitman. Here's Diaz. Outside, Dort. Clock at 6. No good, unable to end this run.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Inside. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist from Stevenson. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Stevenson against Russell. Outside, Dort. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And when it comes to physical play, it's hard to get the best of Dort. He invites contact at both ends.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the night.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
Johnson gets the bucket.
And it just seems that every
Outside, Dort. Pass to Davis. And he converts the layup.
Boy, AD's showing you how strong and willing to work he is, because that was a difficult bucket there.
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Here's Dort. And the Pelicans picked up 3 with their last shot. Here's Davis, and that's going to be a travel. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you got to love that energy.
Pelicans leading by 10. Williamson, the pass to Ingram. Johnson outside. There's the triple. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got his 4th assist in this one.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the boards.
You know, I think that was the big difference in the game. One team was pounding the glass relentlessly, while the other team, not so much.
Now, here's Dort. He's coming off a 16-point game against Cleveland. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Diaz. Second shot opportunity. Dort misses. And here's New Orleans now. They're on a 19-6 run. Took him no time at all on that one.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Stevenson. Again, the Pelicans score.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
A nice shot by Whitney. Pelicans leading by 16. And Stevenson kicks to Ingram. New Orleans moving it around to the inside. And it's Johnson. That time on the assist from Williamson. And 12 points for Johnson.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Darvin Ham. David, what do you have to say?
Well, Kevin, he spoke about the strategy coming in of working the ball inside, emphasizing that throughout the game. That's where they think they have the biggest advantage, and they think they can score inside with consistency. We will see how long that holds up. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Here's Ingram following the bucket by the Lakers from outside the arc, and another 3 for New Orleans.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Lakers trail by 19.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
New Orleans has gone a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter. Johnson from outside. Offensive rebound. Williamson against Davis, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Pelicans making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Lakers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy, but Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injuries, so you have to mitigate ways to keep him available.
Lakers shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. To the paint, here's Whitney. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. He's got 9.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Back to Stevenson. Here's Johnson. That ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Stevenson's got 5 assists tonight.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And the Lakers call time here. You know, almost every team has some kind of roster turnover in the offseason. So, Greg, this time of year can be about getting familiar with your new teammates.
There's always a feeling out process this early in the schedule. It's about finding your team's identity, figuring out how all the pieces are going to fit.
The Lakers making a switch here. Reeves is checked in.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now, here's Washington. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Knight, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Torres checked in for New Orleans.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
That's his first personal
The Pelicans have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. James Harden. He's checked in for New Orleans.
At the line for 1.
That's good from Johnson. Washington with it. He's coming off a 16-point game against Cleveland. Pass to Pippen. Down low, here's Reeves. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He was 1 for 2.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the score by New Orleans. Washington passes tonight. 5 to shoot. Here's Reeves. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook.
I'm glad he didn't go overboard and try to do too much there.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
The shot by Knight, no good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Washington against Harden. The pass to Diaz. Over to the wing. Here's Reeves. And another 3 for the Lakers.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. A minute 50 left to play in the first. Washington against Harden. Outside Knight. From deep. James Harden with the rebound. New Orleans leading by 19 points. Johnson for 3. Knight grabs the board. Passes it to Johnson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. And, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
Now, here's Washington. No points in the game yet for him. And, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Johnson right side. Here's Keller. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Pass to Pittman. Here's Washington. His scoring average sitting at 15 points a game right now. That's a pretty sizable contribution. And he recovers it. Reeves gets the bucket.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And it's Johnson with the jam.
Harden's done a nice job really increasing his playmaking over the last few years and excels at finding teammates.
Pass to Reeves. Back to Washington. To the left side wing. Guarded by Johnson. It's his first trip to the line.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. We've got Russell. Davis is out there with Lou Dort. And it's Knight in at the 4-man position. That's the Laker 5. And the pass to Whitney. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Johnson. Lays it up off the glass. Johnson's got 34 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And despite the double-digit lead, still in attack mode, getting their feet wet there in the paint.
Davis, the pass to Whitney. From the arc. And again, the Lakers no good. Pelicans leading by 22. Williamson finds Ingram. It's stolen by Davis. And here is Dort. Passes it to Whitney. Clark with the dramatic rise in three-point shooting. Do you think the league will ever experiment with a 4-point shot?
I don't think so, Kevin. That's a bit gimmicky for me, but I'm somewhat old school and traditional. I think you could maybe test it out somewhere, maybe in the All-Star game or the G League. The league hasn't been shy about trying new things and seeing what works and what doesn't. They've scored really well this quarter. Keep it up, and they'll find themselves right back in it.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Suns was a driven man. He had an impressive number of points, and his active hands were on display again with a lot of steals. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Tries again. That one misses. Great D that time from Davis. LA's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And that one's good. Russell. Here's Stevenson. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
It's Dort on the wing. He's covered by Ingram. Dort misses.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Whitney. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Knight's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Ingram. Banked in off the glass. Ingram's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, you know, he's slight of build, lanky and long and athletic, but he still finishes through contact, and he's not afraid to go in there and take the hit either.
Ingram against Whitney. Outside, Dort. Shot clock at 6. They get a hand on it. Johnson with it. Dort covering. Johnson kicks to Ingram. Over Whitney. And it's Ingram missing. Whitney against Williamson. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
They grabbed their own miss. Johnson got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Russell Westbrook in for Los Angeles.
To the lineup for your Lakers.
Los Angeles is gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Here's Davis. Los Angeles with another miss. Pelicans leading by 22. On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Whitney. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Diaz is checked in for Knight. And that one falls for Johnson. And here's Westbrook. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And the Lakers call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Davis, the pass to Dort. Here's Diaz. That one drops for him. Diaz has got his first points of the night.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide-open shooter and just gets him the ball.
Here's Ingram. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Outside, Dort. Pass to Whitney. From 13, and there's another one for the Lakers.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
And there's the pass to Johnson. Can't hit from in close. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Here's Westbrook. Pelicans with the rebound. Johnson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Ingram against Dort. Ingram dishes to Johnson. They double-team Johnson. Here's Ingram. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
To the middle. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
Westbrook passes to Dort. Here's Diaz. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. A nice shot by Whitney. A creator indeed. And the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
Dort against Ingram. Here's Whitney. Here's Davis. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Davis has got 8 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
That first time out of the game called for New Orleans. So it's both teams making... And so it's New Orleans with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous.
The Pelicans, 75. Fans, your Laker Youth Dance team. Heading to the court.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Tipping off the second half, here's Willie Green's foul. We've got Johnson. Brandon Ingram's out there with Zion Williamson. And it's Stevenson in at the 1 spot. Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection
Of the floor.
Stevenson kicks to Ingram. Back to Stevenson. It's Williamson, top of the key. Feeds to Johnson. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. 45 points for Johnson.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Russell inside. He's guarded by Stevenson.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Lakers foul. Anthony Davis.
2 shots.
That's his second personal foul.
2.
Second team foul.
The Pelicans have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
Johnson taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Johnson. And Johnson drops them both. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Russell looking it over. Passes to Dort. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
6'3", 215 pounds. Lou Dort is one strong guard. Hard to handle for defenders.
Dort. 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. Pelicans leading by 22. And then Johnson with the jam.
And as we watched him develop, Zion has steadily improved his passing ability.
Lakers shooting the ball at 42%. Outside, Dort. Pass to Whitney. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Down low. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And that's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped him. Pretty good one there.
These two guys really, really like going at each other, don't they?
Boy, I tell you what, we've got a little bit of a personal rivalry brewing here, fellas.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Russell against Stevenson. The offensive rebound. Diaz. Good.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Inside, here's Johnson. Again, what an avalanche. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
For Los Angeles, there's the pass to Whitney. It's stolen by Johnson. And Stevenson with the basket on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Back to Russell. Pass to Dort. And here is Whitney. He's guarded by Johnson. Whitney misses. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. Johnson can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. A nice shot by Whitney.
And it's encouraging to see Dort drop dimes.
It's Ingram with the assist. Johnson's got 55.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. And Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all now worthy. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
He's got a point, David, and we thank you for your report. To the inside, here's Johnson. The rebound by Diaz. Lakers have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Stolen by Stevenson. Passes it to Ingram. It's over Dort. And that one's good. Ingram's got 14 points for the game.
You know, one of the things Ingram did is make his shooting stroke a little more compact, and that's allowed him to be much more consistent as a marksman.
Los Angeles calls timeout. MP really making a difference here.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat him.
And the Lakers with some changes. Knight comes in for Davis, and Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Russell. Westbrook passes to Dort. Out tonight, 6 to shoot. Stevenson against Westbrook over Stevenson. And again, no good by the Lakers. For New Orleans, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Stevenson against Westbrook. Johnson down low. Non-stop scoring machine here. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Whitney misses. New Orleans has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. And it's Johnson that time on the assist from Stevenson. Johnson's got 57 points.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
It's good. Knight's got 5 points so far.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Ingram finds Johnson. Out to Ingram. 3-pointer. Sinks the 3-pointer. 17 points in the game.
Well, no question about it. Ingram is in the zone right now, having no trouble getting and hitting his shots.
Out to the right wing. Ingram against Dort. Here's Whitney. 2 free throws coming up, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. Double-checking, and the game continues on.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Pippin's checked in. That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. Now Stevenson. 9 points in the game so far. He kicks it to Jones. Back to Stevenson. High post, Johnson. That fall. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Stevenson's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. It's stolen by Johnson. And there's the feed to Stevenson. And Jones with the stuff.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And taken away by Johnson. Out of bounds. The Lakers will take possession. Some changes for the Lakers. Reeves is checked in, and Washington subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And a change for the Pelicans. Daniels is checked in. And so Knight will bring it up for Los Angeles. Diaz the pass to Washington. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Now here's Johnson. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. And another turnover here by New Orleans.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Los Angeles has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Here's Reeves. He's got 13. Knight wide open. And again, the Lakers no good. Here is Daniels. He's covered by Washington. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Here is Pittman. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Over to the left wing. And here's Washington outside. Well, for New Orleans, shooting 69%, showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight.
You know, you can't say enough about how important Brook Lopez was to the Bucks' 2021 title run. He gave that team an element they needed to get over the top, particularly as a rim protector and a guy who could score when needed.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Knight passes to Washington. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. When Lopez Clark arrived in Milwaukee in 2018, it was a pretty good union, wasn't it?
I agree, Kevin. I mean, he opened up their offense with his ability to stretch the floor as a big guy who can knock down threes, and then he really improved defensively and became an elite rim protector. The Bucks became a league power when Brook Lopez arrived, and a title came just a few years later. No coincidence.
Jones, the pass to Johnson. Back to Jones, all alone. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Johnson's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Washington inside. Johnson's there. And now Daniels pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Finished off the break. Daniels has got his second basket of the night. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for New Orleans.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Ingram kicks to Johnson. Jones dishes to Johnson. Johnson draws the double. Back to Jones. A 3-ball. And he's good on the 3-ball. Jones has got 9 points now in the quarter.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
And then Johnson with the jam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Los Angeles has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Here's Washington. And nothing is falling for him right now.
Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Assist from
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
50 seconds left in the third quarter. 5 on the clock. Here's Knight, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
Here's Johnson. Daniels passes to Johnson. Dishes to Jones. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Johnson inside. He's covered by Washington. And another hit. Shot made once more from Johnson.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
It's stolen by Johnson.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Knight got a piece of it.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back right after this. And there have been two very different
Substitution on the court.
And so Green will bring it up for New Orleans. Russell is out there with Washington. And there's Davis, and it's Reeves in at the 3. That's the Laker 5.
That's his first.
When you were playing, social media wasn't a thing. Now that you see it through your eyes, how has that changed the game?
I think it's changed it exponentially, and in many ways it's been good in terms of more people being able to be connected. You can expose more people to more of the beauty of the game. For marketing, I think it's terrific when you talk about video clips and all of the different kinds of content you can create and share globally around the game. The challenge, though, for the players is making sure that they keep the main thing, keep first things first, and not allow the noise of the internet and social media to be a distraction.
Good D by Lopez.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
To the paint, here's Johnson. And yep, another basket. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
McCollum against Washington. Here's Pittman. And just miss after miss right now.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
If there's a weakness in your defense, McCollum will find it. Reads the floor exceptionally well.
Pass to Reeves. There's the 3. Pittman misses. New Orleans has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. And the foul called on MP. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And he makes the first. And Clark, Commissioner Silver noted recently, as the league moves to a more selective viewing experience, load management could hurt revenues even further.
Yeah, you know, when more fans can pay to watch individual games, it's a bit of an a la carte system. I think you need that star power every night. And even beyond that, Kevin, I think players, all players, but particularly the star players, have a responsibility to try to show up for work every single night. And that really should be the mindset. I think it goes beyond revenue. I think it's just a matter of principle. You have a job, you should be looking to perform every time you have the opportunity. I understand rest, but I think rest should probably be confined to practice, not the game.
That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn.
New Orleans ball.
McCollum against Dunn. Clock at 6. Green kicks to Johnson. That's tipped.
2 minutes remain in this ball game. 2 minutes.
Pittman the pass to Dunn. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Reeves. Johnson with the block. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
Los Angeles ball.
.141 left here in the fourth quarter. And with the internet and social media, players Clark have so much more ability to engage with the public and be heard. Is that important?
Kevin, anytime you can empower folks to share their voice, their stories, and be authentic in their own way, I think that's a positive. Player empowerment is something that social media avails, not only to players, but I think to everybody. It doesn't just bring attention to the game, but also causes and commitments players have to their respective communities and issues that are going on in the world. So I think it can be far more good than bad when you think about the platform of social media.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're up. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Here's McCollum. Johnson down low, just 5 on the clock. Can't connect from 13 feet out. LA's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory for the Pelicans.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Johnson.
Well, he was swatting shots all game long, really owned the defensive end, and got a ton of blocks and really protected that rim.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Johnson. 58 seconds left in the game. Here's Dunn. He hits it from 9.
Creating off the dribble, reading the defense. I mean, guys, this time Dunn decides to pull up.
Harden against Westbrook. Harden bounce pass. The 3 from Johnson. And Ramirez pulls it down. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Lakers. Inside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Done outside. Over McCollum. No good. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.